Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at some more of what we've done on the Create server since the last update. So here it is, and if you enjoyed, don't forget to give a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get going. So let's just start over here on this little corner here. So what we did over here was, this is our automatic crushing wheel maker. So this will take this is actually taking the logs and this is taking the sticks from over here. So I added a filter in here to filter out the sticks from our tree farms. So the tree farms will, make the sticks and logs and everything. The sticks will now no longer go in there, and they can't fit in those two because there's no slots. So they bypass that, go past here, come over here, and then they go into there, which will then basically get filtered out into here, go up this conveyor, go into the center part, and then the cobblestone will go into the other side, which will then make us a crushing mill. So this will actually also and the cobblestone we get from these funnels here, which drop from over here where our cobble generator is. So I added a tunnel here, so the cobblestone will basically come into here, go up here, filter through here. It only takes the one kind because I'm not getting that many crushing wheels. And that will basically come along here, drop down the tunnels, drop into there. And then once it makes the crushing wheels here, let's see if I take a couple of these out, they'll fling the crushing wheel over here. And then if you crushing wheel, you get some singularities, and then the singularities will just basically sit in there, which is pretty helpful. So it's basically just automatically making it. And I could move this over probably one more block if I need to save a little bit of space, but for now I think it's okay. And then to actually power this, because these mechanical crafters can be kind of annoying, I put a rotational speed controller here to kind of slow it down so that way it doesn't go too fast and then, put too much stress on the entire system. Yeah, this is where it's making the liquid soul. So it's taking the twisting vines and the other kind of vines, the whipping vines, which I currently have them just sitting right there in that chest because this has been like a week's worth of time and it used it all. I need to hook it up to the farm so it does it automatically, but for now it's not. So I'll just fill up the chest, it'll drop in here, this pipe will pipe it up, all the way up there, and it'll go that way, which we'll get here in a minute. And then to power this deployer here with logs so it can use the blaze burner, it's actually dropping from some chutes there, which is coming from our log farm, which, if you remember, goes way over here, comes up here. It drops basically into here, and then where it was fueling into the trade station before. So they'll basically come into here, this chest, sit onto this little weighted ejector here, and then it actually launches itself all the way up to there. And then it'll go along that conveyor there. And then it goes into a brass tunnel there to separate some out this way to fuel our little sacred melter here to melt the iron down, which we're apparently out of iron right now. And then the rest will come over to here, and then it'll filter down into this one to power our power. And then it powers this one. It's a pretty relatively easy way to disperse logs to power things. So this whole process here is to make the polished quartz, which is right there. So what this is doing is, so we have the quartz will sit into this chest, and then of course it can't right now because it's full. But this will go up to here, go into the charger. It'll charge it, and then it'll disperse it out of here. This conveyor come over here, and then it'll go into this basin, which will have this fluid here that you get from stardust or the skystone dust and water. So that sits inside that one, which that's just getting pumped. And then it's getting pumped underneath, and then up to the top, which the skystone dust you get from crushing skystone. And then when you crush the skystone, you get skystone dust, and you get to keep your skystone. So it's basically infinite. So that will just basically loop around, go into there, and then go back, and then loop around, and then forever. And then sky, sun, dust as it can. It'll just basically, yeah. So this will make destabilized redstone, which is right here. Then this gets pumped out over to here, and then gets pumped over to here, into here to mix with the pure quartz. And then that will make us that. Which, of course, right now, because we're out of iron, it can't actually finish that. And then to get the pure quartz, I upgraded that system a little bit from last time. Or it's empty right now. So that the pure quartz will come into here. It drops out of here. And then there's a tunnel here that's set to disperse. Which right now, because it's full, it's just going to constantly go this way. But it'll go this way and then this way. So this way we'll put it into a mechanical crafter. The mechanical crafter will then take it into two of the tiny pellets. Tiny pellets will then go along here, and then they'll go into this chest. Apparently we have 4,700 sitting in there, which is quite a bit. And then that will drop into here, go along and get watered. And then it only allows the pure quartz to keep going still, like before. So if it's not pure quartz, then it still has more stages to go through, it'll just basically push itself back. And then because I did the higher stages on the top two, it'll use those before using the ones. So it always tries to finish at least one. So the slow fuel goes along here, comes over to here, and then that will basically go into this little tank here, and then there's a spout here. And then the spout will basically dump it on here, and then it'll go to the next two stages, which is just straight lava. So lava. And then the lava itself for these, I'm getting through this tube here, which goes, it's actually underground, goes over here, comes over to here. There's a little thing here to keep the smeltery fueled. And then if we go outside, it is coming from this helper clog, which we have the little extractors here and then some pumps to pump it out. And this is very painfully slow. Once I get an ender tank, I'm probably going to get rid of this and just pull lava straight from the nether. But right now it's just automatically making it, so it's no big deal. So if this tank ever fills, then it'll just, be full. Yeah. I don't need the things that often, so it's no big deal if it takes a little bit. And so far I have 281 of those Inferno mechanisms, which there's not a whole lot of uses for them. So if it's a slow process, it's not the end of the world. Oh, and then I finally got a drawer controller. So now when I need to deposit stuff, I can just click on this and it'll drop them in wherever they need to go. Did double up on our water wheels. So we have the water wheels that were on the top. And then down here at the bottom, we have a second row of water wheels. We're getting basically double the water. So all of these are actually going into, right here before I get squished by that. So they're being connected through here. So they're geared up. And then those are actually getting into here. So it's all running off of one continuous line of power. So the entire base is still running off of just water wheels and wind power, which I think is pretty great. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know if there's any, and we'll see you next time.